Alright, y'all. Welcome to the Five from the Foe podcast. Man, we're having some technical difficulties, so we started the game a bit late. However, you already know what it is. And so, this is our live reaction, or for you, it's now post-live reaction. However, in the future, we will be having some live reactions. But, as always, you got me, all home.
It is I, Taylor. Greetings and salutations.
Tab me deep.
This is Aurelius.
And
Terrell Tank Love is running late as per usual, as you all will come to find out.
he's got two CPT, yo. CPT.
Beyond CBT, it's TPT, it's Tank people time. That nigga had his own time.
He has his own
He
time.
got his own time, bro.
You said get here at 6:30, 7:30.
Anyways, we're still waiting on Tank. He will walk through the door and likely, fuck up the whole vibe. But
Good shit, Dork.
we love him.
Text him and tell him, don't bang him through this mother.
He just gonna walk. He's gonna be God, sorry about that. I'm late. Camera just
Break everything.
I was like, nigga.
So give us some Thunder takes. Let me hear them.
Yeah, give it all to us.
I know you. Well, between you two, I will. They're the biggest Thunder
Chet,
fans.
easy
I
rebound.
feel like here.
Thunder stands for sure.
Thunder stands. So I want to hear some.
And they've been on. This ain't new. Not since just Shay got here hooping. They've been riding with the Thunder.
Speaking of Shay getting buckets as he speaks, 21-19 Thunder. Beautiful.
When the Thunder was sucking, they were still saying, hey, give us 3 years.
Facts.
And now look at us, 3 years later.
Facts. It's been some tough days.
We might win some games this year.
They gonna run these niggas off the court, bro. Like, Chicago's just not talented enough. Like, Chicago is really not talented enough.
As Taylor says that, it's a 4-point game.
Like,
But we've been on an 8-0 run in a minute, though. 1 minute, 8-0 run.
Get off it, little boy.
What a
Mid-range.
push off is
Mid-range.
crazy. That was a crazy.
So
It
what are
is
the takes?
Chicago.
Let me get some takes.
Shout out to Mar.
Let's go back and
So
forth.
I'm gonna do over-unders with y'all.
Okay.
Alright. So the first over-under is our 4 players on the Thunder gonna average 15 or more. Let's start with Taylor. And then if not, if you don't think so, tell me, say no, and then how many you think. Or if you do say yes and agree, how many you're actually gonna do, or who's gonna do that, excuse me.
I do not think 4 are going to average 15 or more. That's a lot for the offensive skill sets we have on our team. I think we could get Shea, and we could maybe get J-Dub, and I think that would be the only 2. Outside of that, at least this year, outside of that, like average 15, I could see Chet around 13 to 14, Giddy at like 14. But I don't see 4 average 15. If 4 was average 15, we're going crazy.
How many is it, 2?
2.
Okay.
You said who? Which 2? Shay and who?
Shea and J-Dub.
Okay.
And then I can see Chet and Giddy around the 12 to 14.
Mind you, we had 3 last year. So Shea averaged 30, 31, obviously. J-Dub averaged 14, and then Giddy averaged 16.
Shay going for 30 again, I'll tell you that.
I think Giddy and
That nigga
J-Dub are going to flip with who's outscoring who. I think J-Dub is really going to take a big isolation, like shout out James Worthy. Like, his role on that team was to be the wing. Like, James Worthy was really the first isolation, get out the way, third guy, I'm going to go get a bucket, that's my job. Because you had Magic Johnson set the table, go get his 18 and 15. You had Kareem, who was getting from the block, run the pick and roll. James Worthy was give me this, get out the way, and he was literally saucing dudes with the right to left hezzy at 6'9", a mismatch nightmare. And J-Dub is like the smaller version of that. He's a 6'6", 6'7" guy. He's going to have taller, slower guys on him. He's not Chet, who's going to get his off the block. He's not Giddy, who's going to get his from like pick and roll.
Yes,
and,
sir.
like, catch and shoot. J-Dub's going to do everything.
I like him a lot.
And dang.
We're a global team, bro. We global. Oklahoma City's global.
Tell me what you got.
I also think it'll be below 4.
That's broken.
I said 3
Pretty broke in
though.
there.
I said 3. I said Shea. I said J-Dub, and I think Chet will average 15.
Okay.
I don't think he'll average 20, but I think he'll be somewhere between the 15 and 20 range.
Okay.
And I guess, kind of to his point, I don't think that Giddy could fall out of that either.
Shout out to Giddy, FLM supporter.
Facts. I feel like he could still be that third person
I might have that picture.
if it's not Chet.
Really? Okay, so it's Chet for sure. Chet's the third, so J-Dub and Shea.
But I don't think both of them will be 15. Chet and Giddy.
So Tank's here, by the way. We'll go ahead and welcome Tank.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, Tank. Introduce yourself.
SD Tank in the cut. What's live, y'all?
He back.
I miss
We miss you too, Pumpkin. Anyways.
Pumpkin is crazy.
Only pumpkin I know is
It's a cute name.
Hey, bro. Cutie. In the toothbrush. It's like, what? That really?
If y'all didn't know, we love each other.
Yeah.
We are men who are not afraid to express our feelings.
Anyway. All that to say. Over under 15. 4. Excuse me. Over under 4.
Players scoring 15.
15 or plus.
Yep. I got over. Or just at. Okay?
Okay.
So if the over-under was, 4.0, I got 4.1. You feel me? SGA is a no-brainer. No-brainer, right? He might average 35. Right? J-Dub, I agree with Taylor. He's going to take that lead. He's going to be averaging 20 this year, you know what I'm saying? Chet is going to come and he's going to vie for the Rookie of the Year.
He sure is.
He's not going to win it because Wemby already really has it in the bag. That is the script for the NBA this year. But Chet is going to vie for it. He's going to be competitive,
come and vibe
which
for it.
means that he's going to average 15, 16, you know what I'm saying, multiple blocks, several rebounds. So Chet will definitely be there. And I think the biggest surprise will be Giddy, who, I said earlier, is very freaking passive. He gets on my nerves because he's a very skilled player, but he's a very passive player. Right? He loves to assist, pass, you know what I'm saying, create for other guys, which is great on a team with a nigga like SGA, who definitely loves to score the ball. But sometimes you got to go and get yours. So I do think Giddy will also average more than 15. So I'm going with the over.
I like that. Over.
That's the over.
So basically all of our players who are on the cover of Slam, it's going to be over 15. Yes, sir.
So right now, by the way, J-Dub currently already has 10 points.
10 fantasy points. Shout out J-Dub.
First quarter. So that just tells you what it is. So Taylor was a no. He said Shea, J-Dub, and Chet, not Giddy. And then Tevin was also the same way. And then Aurelius has 4. So what is your choice, bro?
I take the over.
Oh, okay.
I like the over. I'm gonna start with my sleeper. How do I rate the gate? Isaiah Joe. I think he finna strap.
Okay. Straight threes, huh?
Yeah.
5 threes a game? Yes, sir.
Might happen.
Hey, what you know?
What New Jersey Twerk say?
He went on Slam.
What New Jersey Twerk say? I'm strapped in.
He said
That's Isaiah Joe.
I wasn't expecting that. Sleeper pick.
I like
Big
that.
Isaiah Joe, bro.
And then I got 3 of the cover. I got J-Dub, Shea, and Chet.
All-Star break when Patrick Beverly showed up.
Hey, so just get it. Fuck Giddy, huh?
No,
It's just not in Giddy's nature.
Some night he might be, he might have 15 assists.
He averaged 16 last year.
I think
I think he's going to regress.
The emergence of J-Dub, I think, is going to take those shots from Giddy.
Okay.
And Giddy's willing to give those to J-Dub, too.
Like, he's cool with averaging 8 points.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, I don't think it's going to bother Giddy if he goes from 16 to 13.8, 14.1.
I want to see if we play Mitch.
Yeah, he's playing.
Yeah.
I told you, Mitchell.
Oh, yeah.
He's that guy.
He's one I thought he might drop 15.
I'm loving the early case
15 was like 8 to 6.
He might do that.
Yeah, bro's like that.
I definitely got the over.
I'm loving the Aaron Wiggins.
I also agree with the over as well. Yeah, I know Aaron Wiggins. Also, shout out Isaiah Joe. Got a baby on the way.
Breaking news, exclusive insights, and more.
My girl was friends with him, so it's kind of cool.
Shout out to Connections.
Shout out Connections. Anyways, all right, man. So next, over under. Chet, over under 3 blocks a game.
I don't think you're going to get.
Oh, really?
Never mind.
I'm going under. That's a lot of blocks.
A lot of blocks.
Yeah, people not gonna try him like that.
You don't think so?
Nah.
2 points.
Luis just already tried him tonight. Already dunked on him.
Dunked on.
I mean, the bigs will try him, but like, I don't think like
3 and 9.
the guards are not gonna try him enough.
Okay, Dub. I'm about to say Caruso. Okay, so we got under. Everybody's under.
Over under 3 blocks, man. I'm over at 3.1. But 3 blocks, he's doing that. I think that's easy for him because he's gonna get some rotation blocks too.
That's some true Serge Ibaka numbers.
Yeah, and I think he can get some rotation blocks along with maybe one a game where he's just like he's the primary post defender. Homeboy gets locked up, takes an ugly shot, and Chet blocks it, and then you get 2 help blocks. See, I can see him doing that. 3 blocks. I'll say 3.1 blocks a game.
Okay. 7.
Under.
Okay. Oh, really?
Under, for sure.
2.4. If you get 3 blocks a game, you might be DPOY.
Right.
It's a lot of
Why can he?
I can see it happening in his future, but
Anything is possible.
That's
That's
crazy.
Okay.
But same for Wendy. I don't think people
I
will
don't
try
know who
to
they
play.
thought exactly.
Well, the thing is, you don't even really got to try Wemby like
Wemby just gonna be around. He
Wemby-
ain't going 3.5 blocks.
Didn't he just block a?
Wemby might have 3 blocks on 3-pointers.
Honestly, he can't shoot around this.
That boy is built like Slender.
They did a freeze frame of one of his blocks, I think on Andrew Wiggins. And it was insane, guys. Like how freaking high this man gets.
He's in the middle
On
of
a 3-pointer, bro. Like the ball's way up there. Blocked it. What's going on?
He knows.
Wasn't coming down.
Like he's so different.
It's really going up.
Shout out
Fun
to
fact.
Towns.
I forgot to tell you. So what team do you think was the only team? And I just heard this stat because I want to play this game. But I heard this stat before I got out here.
Okay.
Who was the only 4? Like what team was the only team to have 4 15 plus in the Thunder history?
Averaging 15 plus that year.
It's a team that you at least expect.
Probably that.
Did they
Probably
make
that
the
Russell
playoffs?
team. Probably that Russell team with Steven Adams.
Was it Russ, Melo, PG,
That last
and
triple.
somebody?
That last triple double year.
I will say the team has no Russell Westbrook on it.
And they averaged 15 points a game?
They average 15 plus.
Chris Paul team?
Chris Paul team.
Yeah.
Chris Paul averaged 16. Shea averaged 19. Danilo Gallinari averaged 18. And Schroeder averaged like 17.
Yep.
And then Steven Adams averaged 12.
That's why that team was so cold.
Totally random. I was like, yo, what a weird squad.
I mean, shoot Minnesota get a steal.
I don't even score 200 points. And LaMelo or Luka doesn't even play till 8:30, bro. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Luka's, bro.
My brother in Christ, stay focused on the podcast. This is 2 podcasts in a row on the fantasy shit.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
It's basketball is everywhere. I can't escape it.
Let's just go ahead and throw the NBA preview in here.
I can't escape it.
All right, so give me who are your 3 favorite teams that you're looking forward to seeing this year.
Oh.
LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James. Thank you.
That's not a team. That's a player. That's a player. That's a player.
He's a franchise. He's an institution. He is my entire world.
He is basketball. What the fuck are we talking about?
Oh my goodness.
God.
You got 2
LeBron versus Jordan? Debate, let's go.
They just came back from the quarter break.
Off, bro.
Let me tell y'all about a young 16-year-old kid on the cover of Slam magazine. With all the expectations, the chosen one. And what did he do? He lived up and beyond the hype.
Unmute this, please.
Hey, that'll be on a different pod, y'all. Taylor didn't come ready for that.
No, not for no more. My glorious king.
I'm bisexual, proud of it.
Legot,
Oh
nigga.
my goodness.
Just for the record, Aurelius identifies as a LeBron
Aurelius
sexual.
Openly
And it's not a LeBron sexual. Get it straight. It's
Bron sexual.
LeBron sexual. Sorry, yo.
LeGoat.
just
Get away. Quit talking about my little king like that.
It's unfortunate that the Lakers are LeBron.
The team that went to the Western Conference Finals last year?
What?
The team that lost yesterday.
Talk about the Lakers.
Let's talk. I'm down to go.
Game, bro.
What, yesterday's game?
Yes.
Okay.
When LeBron plays
Thank you.
35 minutes,
Thank you. It's a dub.
They put him, but they put him on a minute. They've already said they're gonna put him on a minutes restriction.
No, but
How do y'all
saying,
feel about that?
Sounds good when we go 0-5.
Because the Nuggets are
he only
good.
played 30 minutes. I promise Darvin Ham gonna start playing the 35.
They're gonna be like, goddamn, bro.
Because AD,
He's
bro,
older
sorry.
than the minutes he plays.
But he's still him.
Nobody said he wasn't. Hey,
No,
bro.
no, I'm saying,
Nobody said he wasn't.
it's a LeBron
All I'm
thing.
saying, sure. But what I saw last night did not look like a Western Conference champion. That's all I'm saying.
As a team.
Literally after one game, let's relax.
No, hold
The
on.
first game,
Jesus.
and they played the champion, and they lost by what, 12, if that?
Well, you can't be Western Conference champion if you're losing to the champion.
Their best player's not.
They weren't the Western Conference
in
champions. They weren't the Western
June.
Conference.
Right, the Nuggets
In
were.
June.
Yes, I'm saying they went to the Western Conference Finals.
The issue is that it's not a LeBron thing, and that's the issue.
Speaking
Like this
Why the
team,
fuck is he on here?
this team should
the
be at the step where it's like, man, AD is good, but like if only LeBron was 2 years younger, that's the problem you should be having. You should not be having the, damn, if only AD was 2 years younger, we'd be just fine because LeBron is still playing at a championship level. The fact that you gotta wish that it was 2020 AD with any version of LeBron you're still getting is the issue. Because it means AD is just still
Like they
seller.
gotta
Halfway
act like
seller.
old.
He's a seller.
Like they gotta act
Say
like
it with your
LeBron
chest.
is
He's a
old.
seller.
He's a seller.
Seller.
Him, Joel, I can't even say that nigga's name.
The
I'm
last
sorry.
year's MVP? That's your mouth.
It's all.
Oh, I was gonna say,
The
hey,
nigga here VP.
He's an MVP.
The nigga here VP.
For whatever reason.
That was that. The nigga here VP.
Listen, Tank said that they need to act like LeBron is old.
No.
And so they,
Act
no,
old.
I agree with you. They is one person. It's just him. It's Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis got to step up. Otherwise, yeah, the Lakers aren't getting anywhere.
he sucks.
They might make the playoffs, but like AD has to take a step for real, the step that we've been expecting him to take when LeBron went to the Lakers. It just so happened that LeBron freaking overcame all of the old age stuff, and AD never took that step. But like we need that this year. Otherwise, yeah, the Lakers are going to be a first round exit.
It's crazy.
But if AD plays like AD and dominates on both ends of the ball, like yeah, they can make the Western Conference Finals.
Dang. That might not have been a problem. But to answer your question about favorite teams to watch, just favorite to watch, the Pacers are going to be one of them because just fun to watch.
Tyrese.
Tyrese. I'm a fan of Benedict Mathurin, Buddy Hield, Miles Turner. How they play in that offense is very. We're gonna get the ball and we're gonna run up and down and we're gonna be like a very quick, no real half court, just have fun team. And you're gonna look up. We're gonna have 90 at halftime for no reason. So that's fun. It's gonna be fun to watch the Bucks just because two top 5 talent. Top 10 players, whatever you feel about Dame, on the same team, and they kept relatively the same team to get them. That's going to be fun. And then a Western Conference team, I'm interested to see a full season healthy Zion, man. Like I want to see a healthy Zion, man. Like I'm tired of what if. Big boy, get out there and fucking play. Keep your dick in your pants. You had your off-season shenanigans. Now stop shenaniganing out here and hoop.
You see his gain some weight?
Hey man, Charles is big too, but Charles is still out here hooping, so you got no excuse. Be great. You don't gotta be great. Be good first. Worry about great next. Be good.
Oh, Isaiah Joe's throwing them things up there. He hacking them up there.
He ain't scared.
He finna hit this free throw.
Fact, this game 1. I'd rather him miss first half
My
than
three.
second half.
Obviously, LeBron on the Lakers.
I like how we asked for teams and new players. That was the next question. Hold off on the players, okay?
He said LeBron
LeBron
and
and the Lakers, like I said.
And
I'm going to say, like Taylor, I'm just going to be excited to watch what Dame does with the Greek Freak. Freak time?
He missed
I
that
think
free throw,
Dame
Chet.
said he didn't want that.
yeah, Dame was like,
Dame was like,
I'm not buying stock in that. That shit was hilarious.
He said he's like, I'm really good.
Do not call it.
So I'm excited to see them play. And
Greek time or something different, not freak time.
That's so weird.
I'm gonna just go ahead and stay home base. I'm excited to see what the Thunder can do this year.
Seven's first time watching the Thunder since Russ left.
Correct answer. I'm not going to deny it. I'm a LeBron first guy.
You missed the whole
Until
Chris
LeBron
Paul
retires, I will then become a true full-out Thunder fan. Until then, they'll just always be second.
Okay.
Sorry to the city.
That's fair. I'm just glad we get any type of attention.
I'm glad we're
Honestly,
But
that makes me happy.
now I'm here. I'm here.
He watches us more than
I'm
the
really
Lakers.
excited to see us play this year.
Yeah, thus far this season, you've watched the Thunder more than you've watched the Lakers. What do you
Right,
think?
have we watched
That's a good start.
of the Lakers game last
I
night?
watched the
didn't watch
first two, and then I had the soccer game.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's a break.
I'm worried about that.
Can we rebound over it? Was that not out of bounds?
Andre Drummond's the greatest rebounder of our generation. Andre Drummond.
LeVine just got mossed. I mean, Isaiah Joe just got
He
mossed.
stole for the foul. Strategic.
Oh, really? It's what your 3 teams?
3 favorites.
All right, 3 favorite to watch. Hey, I'm looking forward to see my favorite professional conspiracy theorist playing with Luka, Kyrie Irving.
Hey.
I'm excited to see the Dallas Mavericks, see what they do, if they can pull anything out.
That's a
Phoenix Suns for sure, just to see what that offense can do and see if straight offense can overcome no defense. So Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, 3 amazing offensive players. We'll see what they can do. And then lastly is, of course, the Los Angeles Lakers, for better or for worse. I am watching every Lakers game, so hopefully it's for better and they're hooping this year. Or I will be on this pod constantly over the next 6-7 months shitting on Anthony Davis. Because if it's not good, it's his fault. Let's just face it. So those are my 3 teams.
Shitting on Anthony Davis.
Okay?
The NBA first ever.
I'll say my 3.
Well, that's a
I'm gonna go with the Thunder first. It's obviously
Yes, sir. Yes,
it's all
sir.
coming together finally.
It's all coming together. Yes, sir. I love
You
that.
know, Shay's I think he can put up MVP type of season this year.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Boogie agrees.
As a king.
Second team, I want to see the resurgence of Mr. Triple Double, Russell Westbrook.
The Clippers?
Hopefully his running mates.
If they stay healthy,
If
shit.
they stay healthy, that is a problem, as we see.
Scary.
Storm and Norman. Pal.
Norman Powell.
Yeah.
Shout outs to him.
Do they call him that?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Texas.
Norman. That dude is crazy.
Oh, that is not cool.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
It's a corny
and then my
nickname.
last team is sleeper team. I
Okay.
think they're gonna do some damage out of the East. The Cleveland Cavaliers.
I agree.
Their rebuild is starting to come together. Donovan Mitchell dropped 71 points last season.
He's a dog.
Got Darius Garland,
Garland.
Evan Mobley.
Mobley.
Got some pieces. So,
Pieces.
I think the Cavs will do some damage.
Pieces.
Okay.
Pieces doing things. Shout out to him.
All right, since we still doing the NBA
Shout out to
preview,
Pieces.
I've been dying to ask y'all this question.
Did you give your 3 at home?
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
my bad. You're right. So the Thunder obviously is one. The Thunder's like 50 feet of shit. And then I'd say the Celtics.
50 feet.
I've never heard that say.
Ever.
50 feet of
50
shit.
feet of shit is crazy.
It's deep. It's deep. It's deep.
The Thunder, and that's it, really.
That's deeper than death, nigga.
The Thunder,
Shit.
the Celtics for sure.
Jason Tatum.
JT.
I just like,
Jalen Brown
bro,
getting big paid.
they're fun to watch. I don't necessarily like Joe
Shout out to
Mazzulla,
Color Green.
but I don't think he's that great of a coach. I really do feel like Brad Stevens really just did all the work. But my last team, I'm gonna have to say is. Oh, I hadn't thought about this one yet.
De'Aaron Fox?
I was literally just thinking the Kings.
Kings.
That's kind of scary. How did you? That's
Because
why-
that would have been my other one.
Because
Yeah.
kings
I
think
fuck with the
alike.
Kings. Yeah. Oh, he.
Hey.
No.
What up, King?
No.
What up, my nigga?
Shout out to
Shout
the
out
king.
Shout out to the king.
Now shout out to me is crazy for coming up.
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
That nigga went straight over y'all.
All kings, all kings,
All kings, triple
all
handshake.
kings, all kings,
Triple
all
handshake.
kings, all kings. Hey, everybody in there,
Triple
everybody in
handshake.
there.
Same
Bring it in together.
Yeah.
Kings on 3, Kings on me. 1, 2, 3.
Kings!
Call that a king
Yeah,
shake.
that's good.
Shout out to the
5 from the foe.
Hey, Chet got dunked on again. It's okay. He's a rookie. It's all right.
Andre Drummond.
Taylor, weren't you?
And Andre
Taylor,
Drummond.
weren't
You're
you
Andre
saying-
Drummond. Nobody cares about you.
Weren't you
bro.
saying that
buzz over
the
there?
Thunder were going to run the Bulls off of the court for
Yeah.
the fans out there?
You
The
know who-
Thunder are currently down.
You want me to hit that while I got the question?
It's the bench out there.
Want me to hit that while I got the question?
When
What are you buzzing on?
I'm just
pausing
muting
all
it.
these
That's all.
I've been shout out to Jack.
Shout out to who?
I said pausing all these nuts. And I said shout out to Jack.
Please don't.
Okay.
He got crossed over by Andre
Hey,
Drummond.
like I thought he hurt himself. It was so bad.
That's it.
And
That net didn't
That's
even
five.
fucking move.
And
That's 5.
Hey, take that. Take that. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Bro.
Isaiah Joe's really out here.
can we get a replay of what just
We
happened
don't,
to Chet?
we're
I
Thunder
just-
fans. We don't need a replay. It happened.
I just said I'm a LeBron fan. I
No,
want to
you-
see this shit.
Who did you see say you're a team up? No, they're in your top 3. You can't. That's blasphemous. You can't go get your top 3. It's blasphemous.
I just
don't
watched
make the
LeBron
rules.
get dropped earlier today.
And you didn't replay it over and over and over.
Not over and over. I did
Exactly.
it.
You didn't laugh.
That was like his 25th trip down there.
Did you express joy? He's only
Which is also really
done it like
crazy.
28
LeBron-
times before.
LeBron's like, how many times has he really been dunked on?
Yeah, you
How many
express
times
joy.
Look. Give me that little boy.
Oh.
Took it. Oh, took it. Took it.
Okay, picked him was kind of crazy.
Andre Drummond, bro.
That's all good. We got
I will say,
we got
did y'all see?
right.
Did y'all see Andre Drummond during the summer? He was challenging people.
No, I didn't.
was.
No.
He was challenging folks to one-on-ones.
Like regular people?
Like regular
Yeah.
people.
Oh, fuck.
He was shooting threes.
I bet he was killing this.
Hold up. Chet bringing the ball down.
Yeah, go get it
Hold up.
back. Go get it back. Move out the way, Isaiah. We don't need it. Oh, you fucking
He
with him,
did
bro.
not want that smoke.
He don't need
does
that
not want
screen.
that smoke.
Okay, we gotta get.
Isaiah Joe on him.
Isaiah's coming
It's a little too early for the rookies to be primary ball handlers.
Isaiah Joe on him. J-Dub
Bro.
said I sit in the chair.
This is a very veteran Chicago Bulls team.
Great defense. Damn, that was a tough shot. That was a tough shot.
Please, J-Dub, keep the ball, bro. Keep it.
We alright. It's all without Shea too. We letting the rookies play. Let Chet get it back in blood. I ain't worried about it.
Hey, for the Thunder though, this is like a
This is a lot of turnovers.
it's a brand new lineup. For
Last year we were very sound.
This is a weird lineup, yeah.
like it's 2 rookies.
I don't know who the
No
fuck
Giddy.
old white
No
fuck
Giddy.
was.
2 rookies.
Who's that? Wiggins and
What are we doing?
Isaiah Joe, J-Dub, Chet, Wiggins, and
Mason Wallace.
Casey Wallace, yeah.
That's the issue. Mason Wallace is not ready to be the primary ball handler.
I mean, he's a 1. You know what I mean? J-Dub playing 4. Really? I mean, well, he's a guard.
Isaiah Joe's not. He's not a point guard.
But in a lineup like this, I want J-Dub to take off.
She's the 1 or 2.
You know what I mean? Like, I want J-Dub to, okay.
Big shot Dort. He been working on it all summer.
He gets his first points of the night, so the Thunder go back.
Don't let Dort start hitting corner threes. 'Cause then he's really gonna be a nigga you can't take off the court no more.
PJ Tucker.
Facts. With much more of a finishing ability at the rim. Like PJ Tucker with a real diverse athletic ability to finish.
That's why I'm gonna keep taking the comparisons with
That's what we need.
But-
That sub was.
But you have a crazy
That's the last
layup.
lineup. J-Dub need to take over, though. Like, he needs to take over when all these young dudes on the floor.
Kind of like DeMar. He's going to get to his spots and do what he wants to do.
However, what do y'all think about deep rotations, particularly in the playoffs?
Only works if we
play 10 players.
I'll tell you this, and obviously, niggas who are great, especially in the playoffs, are playing.
7 turnovers here.
And regardless of that, they're playing 35 plus 40 minutes.
Oklahoma City is 6.
Every game? All 7?
Yes.
much.
I watched LeBron lead the league in minutes and then lead the league in minutes in the playoffs. How long has he been in the league? I mean, really,
Everybody built like that, though.
no, correct, but I've also watched other people do it, not come off the court.
All right, we need to take him out.
Joe is breaking it up.
Over under 15 shots for us.
Hey,
Over.
hey, Tank didn't say he was efficient. He said he was gonna be 15.
He said he's gonna get his 15. Facts.
DeMar DeRozan out here out his damn mind shooting.
Did you-
Jump foot on the line too.
That was hilarious.
Expanding his range.
He was like, hold on, they're gonna get this nitty. He's like,
I got a new very. Oh, Shay's so clean
He's
with it,
going
bro.
for 30.
He's so effortlessly.
How much he got?
Effort.
You got like 3/8, right? I feel like Dub is still leading.
We got 15.
How much Dub got?
9. I let that LeBron Williams.
And what Chet got?
What did you got?
Points in the first quarter.
Chet got 4.
He
got 4?
outside to Gilgeous Alexander.
That's the one thing I like about Shay is he's actually willing to pass.
Yeah, he got 9.
That's that Justin Herbert pack, second week in a row, by the way. No rant, just a shout out.
Shout out to my purple people eaters.
That's a crazy. That's a crazy
The purple
nickname.
glizzy eaters? What?
The purple people eaters.
That's a crazy nickname that I think should be retired in today's context.
Shout out to the purple people eaters.
Is that really what they're called?
Yes.
Whoa, weird ass name.
That was their nickname in the 60s when shit was way different in context.
Very
Niggas
true.
didn't think like
Skull bites. I'll just do that. My prediction for our record still stands. I don't know about everybody else's team.
Yeah, I'm reneging. Broncos.
All y'all need to read it except me.
I'm a renegger. Sorry, y'all. I'm reneging.
Oh, Reed nigga is hilarious. I'm a Reed nigga ass.
Hey, it's more turnovers than we had all of last year.
For real.
But we're still in the game. That's what I'm looking at.
I know, bro, but these mistakes were costly on the fourth.
We're rusty.
The Bulls weren't they a playoff team?
When we play in, they played the Heat. Heat beat them on a game winners to get in the playoffs. So like, they were competitive with a team that went to the finals.
Catch and shoot.
And I take it how you will. Because the Heat went on a crazy run, low key.
Hey, look at that. Look at that afro poofing.
Puffin.
Look at it.
Nigga said, my name Kobe White, my shit Shay.
Joe, you reach, I teach.
I will say he has.
You
played
reach,
some work.
I teach. Somebody need to teach that nigga to make a shot.
Is that a joke?
Your boy.
Joe.
We need to stop turning it over so we can shoot. This ball all over the place.
You about to shoot it?
Shot clock violation.
We are getting playing.
First team on defense, Alex Caruso.
That'll be the fourth on the Bulls.
On that white on white crime.
I just saw a TikTok video about a guy detailing who was the player that made you realize that you was not going to the league. And it was in Texas, outside of Houston. And he went through this whole story about how his coach was like, they watched film and they was like, hey, this dude is for real, this dude is for real. Then at the end, he revealed who it was, and it was Alex Caruso
Hell
in high
yeah,
school.
dude.
They said he was like a freak, like he was hooping on it. He gave him 40 and was dunking on him and all types of stuff. And so that just goes to show you that like role players in the league back in high school was really like their niggas, like all of them.
I mean, if you clamping in the NBA, there's no way you weren't that nigga.
Right.
Like Pat Bev, I bet even Pat Bev.
I was literally about to say,
Right.
I was just watching a podcast. I think it was Jeff Teague, and he was talking about how he watched a game where Pat Bev had like 8 steals and was giving out 40.
Pat Bev was cold in Chicago.
Like, you're not cold in Chicago on accident.
Right.
Like, not by reputation, like, you nice for real. You not like,
Shout out Chi-Town.
who was reputation nice or wasn't really nice?
It was really nice.
Like, who was good on paper, but when he's Tyler Hansborough. That nigga was like,
He won a championship in college.
because that's not the example I'm looking for, guys.
Lance
Sure.
Lance Stevenson was averaging 36 in high school in Brooklyn.
That's crazy.
Where's Jason Williams and Randy Moss from? Because I heard.
Randy's from West Virginia. Randy's from
Did
another
Jason
place.
Williams and they both played? They was
That was his point guard.
Yeah, I heard heard they were, yes.
Yeah.
White Chocolate and Randy Moss.
Randy Moss and Jason Williams
They
were on
played
the same
football together
high
and played.
That was his high school quarterback.
Yes.
That boy Jason Williams, he said.
I heard they were bananas.
Bro, somebody had to go to Algebra 3 and then guard that. But guard that pick and roll.
Algebra 3.
You had to go from Algebra 3 in 5th hour to dealing with that pick and roll in front of your girl and her friends at the games tonight is crazy. And they making you look goofy as hell.
It's a nasty pass.
If you gonna get there, get there.
You got fouled.
No, that is funny though.
It didn't even look like he was gonna punch it.
He was. That's why he.
Bro, he got a 7-3.
Oh, J-Dub. Yeah, he was gonna punch.
Oh, he was punching
He
that.
touched the rim.
He was short.
He was punching that.
He was punching it.
Access denied.
If he
was punching
didn't get touched, he was punching.
He was punching that.
Would he have punched it? Yes. I'm saying it still was like,
I mean,
No, bro, he got a 7-3 wingspan.
Remember, we've seen it at times.
He's
Vucevic.
6'7".
No, I will say smartly off
He
against
got
him.
him.
he really not even like he not even really
You see
getting
the
that.
contact with Williams and
That
Chet.
dude.
Yeah, he kind of got bought out.
that looked like
Him
a block
getting
before
hit in
foul.
the face is what knocked him backwards.
So he made both.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's 11.
Science, guys. Believe in science.
Science all home.
Science. I said that earlier. I don't remember why, but I
Don't worry about it.
Shout out to Science.
Shout out.
Damn, why is J-Dub on his butt? Something
He got
happened.
he got screwed.
World is on
Oh,
fire.
shout out to Gravity, Science, and all that shit. Shout out Honey Buns too.
Oh, come on, bro.
Duh.
They making us look like
That was
kindergarten.
giddy. That was giddy.
Sorry, Giddy.
Shea got to bring the ball up.
I don't know
J
why
does.
he
Get
did
that rebound.
No, Jordan.
All right, now let's relax. Goodness. All right.
Shaker's nice, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
We love over here.
All love, shout out, love gas station.
Did y'all see what the Knicks did for their sponsorship? What they do? So they were James Dolan was looking for a $30 million sponsorship. Couldn't get it. So he owns the Sphere in Vegas.
Wow.
So he went ahead and had the Sphere sponsor. He just put 30. Essentially
New York
donated
Knicks.
30 million
To himself.
through himself. Yeah.
Hey, the Braves going crazy.
I don't think that's
Oh, Olivier Storm.
Yeah.
His little brother.
Yeah.
Braves go hard, bro. Yeah, he knows roster from 1 to 15.
Yeah, bro.
As coaches, assistants.
Brothers, family members.
He know the G League guys.
G League guy.
His studies.
I actually do though. Keontae Johnson.
From the way you said, nigga, first of all, we had no idea who
He
this
played for
was.
30 seconds.
We talking about his brains. He just got in the game. He's getting taken out right now. And not only did you say his name, you said, no, his brother cold as fuck in high school too. Like,
They were talking about it preseason. I was like, who's this nigga? So it's Keontae, but let's see, two ways: Keontae Johnson, Lindy, and
so Lindy's on now.
Lindsey Water.
they're two way. They're two way.
Lindy's on now. Like,
Two-way contract.
Two way.
Oh, two-way contract. I thought you said two-way player.
No. Oh no, yeah, that's what it is. He's a shooter.
I'm pretty sure he's hit one, bro. Early on.
Who's that, Joe?
That's true.
That's good.
I don't
This
think,
one, right?
I think Shea missed 2 threes.
Shay's missed 2 threes.
But you don't be taking threes like that.
Oh my God!
Tory
So when
Craig.
Russ does it, it's the end of the world. But when other niggas do it, it's just okay.
Good take, Giddy. Good take.
First team on defense.
Over or under. Lou Dort makes at least one all defensive team in the next 5 years.
Over. He'll make 2.
What about a under?
Yeah.
You not making one?
I'm just disagreeing with y'all.
Giddy.
Go ahead, Giddy.
The Heat pack.
Ball out. Australian assassin.
Who the heck,
Hey,
baby?
FLM supporter right there, Josh Giddy.
Big
Shout out
big
to the foundation for Liberating Minds. If you don't know, now you know.
Now you know. Hey, right there. Hold up. Foundation for Liberating. Oh, it's not even clear. Sorry, it's not even clear.
Go buy you some apparel
Go
right
buy you
now.
some apparel. Anyway,
Oh,
Foundation
that's
for
a
Liberating.
bail out call. Bail out call.
That's weak as
I'm gonna tell you right now, he needs to cut that beard.
Probably sorry.
Looks like Billy Goes Gruff.
That's a very suspect beard.
That is not a foul. That is so crazy.
Josh Giddey's making his case to Mitchell Berman as well. 2 shots coming for Kobe
That was a
Bryant.
foul.
Who is that a foul on? Anyway.
New this season, Bulls fans can sit in many
Who are your
Hold on,
Who are your favorites for Coach of the Year?
popcorn spiel up close and specifically.
I think Mark Jackson for sure. Because he was runner up last year, but they gave it to the Kings because Mike Brown was doing well.
Because De'Aaron Fox was the most punched player. Man.
Fuck all that noise.
Sacramento surprised us. They was number 3 seed.
I don't know who's going to stop you, but
It was a 2 seed, wasn't it?
here's Chet Holmgren. Shooter at his size. He can do a lot of
There is
things
3
that
seed.
guards can't do.
They're 3 seed?
Yeah, let's say Golden State for
Trail jump shot.
because the 2-7 seed was Memphis, LA.
My guess is the halftime score will be 61 to 55.
I like that guess. I hope it's wrong. Damn, it might be right because Scott
He
Rivers
just-
hit that thing.
Damn! I was
That's the same
Caruso?
nigga that just hit this.
Hit the side of backboard. Oh, they got Alex Caruso on Chet.
That's his 3rd triple.
That's that funny guy.
Oh, wait.
He
You already
said
got
the
the report.
halftime we 61.
That's crazy.
Oh, you just got it too.
That's a funny guy.
I'm Raven Simone out here.
Shout out that Summer Raven.
Shout out to that song right there.
But they're selling all
Hey, Sarr need to give his braider to J-Dub.
their
Jesus, those are 2 months old right there.
Niggas be professional having regular people haircuts. People don't know.
I just
Yo,
but also
J-Dub got
as
15 though?
3-point shot's been the difference here.
an athlete though, like how often, like I don't know, me personally, with my
Just had a
hair,
whole off season of not doing shit.
Oh, that's dirty.
Oh, Alex Caruso actually looked like a player.
Bless
Again.
him.
He looked like he'd get somebody 40.
That was a foul, for sure.
But that Kobe White thing was a
No,
foul.
but back to the haircut thing, I feel like you gotta, I don't know.
You got a whole
He was
off.
locked in the training camp.
What are you doing in June?
My argument to
No,
that.
he did this in,
Summer league in June.
yeah, what's the name?
So it's
September.
October right now, right? What are you doing September 4th?
Training camp.
What are you doing September 27th?
Training camp.
On a Saturday?
Preseason.
On a Saturday?
Bro, I
Training
got
camp.
killed.
I'm about to go see what they was doing.
Are you expecting
September
these niggas? Are you
27th.
expecting
That was
these
like
niggas to have a
that was
fresh
6 weeks
retwist
before the
every game?
season.
That's crazy.
Hold
Like,
on.
You can't expect niggas to have a
It take
fresh
hours to
retwist
do that.
every game.
That was
No, I ain't going
that
out before
was
games.
too
I'm getting the fade.
Every 2 weeks, for sure.
a fade is easy. They got
I
barber. I'm sure they got a
also, but,
barber.
like,
in
like,
there.
you're
No, he
playing
got
too.
fade.
Yeah, you're wealthy
Like, he
enough
was on some, I'm
to
drinking.
have a
playing a
braider,
lot.
cutter, like, traveling with you.
But my point is, when you have locks, when you're worried about washing your hair and shit, and you're actually playing a sport where your hair is constantly getting dirty, I'm not gonna be worried about getting my hair done, knowing that I'm just gonna sweat the shit out. I might be
Shea
worried
shit
about
is
washing it.
luxurious.
Bro.
What is
Shea have
J-Dub's
braids?
excuse?
Yeah,
Yes.
they all
It's
got
not
braids.
locks. These are not
No,
locks. that
J-Dub
we're
got
talking about.
braids.
Jaws
These are
be
not
fresh.
I'm talking about
Jaws
braids.
locks be fresh.
Braids are different than locks, which is
Ja-
what
I'm
my
telling you,
point.
somebody who got locks who's be fresh every game, every national game, job. In the style.
He don't
In the
miss-
style.
He don't miss too
We
many.
don't
nights.
talk about
His-
that.
when his
The only
stuff
thing
is
he
rough,
misses
got
games.
the pineapple.
Yes, I can a haircut. I get
As a
a haircut
bar.
and putting it up,
Yeah,
That's so
I get.
far.
but having it done all the time, not
Bro,
2 weeks. It was
There's
once a
no
month.
way I'm ever having a nationally televised game where my hair isn't crisp in all aspects. No way.
This is national
You
television.
play
And I'm-
back
and I'm-
to
and I'm a
back.
millionaire.
I gotta agree with
And
that,
I'm a
bro.
millionaire. And I'm a
I played
millionaire.
high school football. I made sure I got a haircut every Friday.
Yeah, bro.
I got a
gotta be
haircut
fresh.
is different than getting retwisted or rebraided.
That's
No, I agree with
saying.
that. I agree with
That's
that.
so much.
I'm saying this. He could at least got a haircut.
That's actually not good for your hair.
At all. It's not good at all for
Every
your
2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
No, that's
2 weeks
not
is
good
fine.
for your. No, that's not. If you're washing your hair every 2 weeks, that is not good for your hair.
No, that's facts, actually.
That is not good for your hair. If you're washing your hair every 2 weeks, it's not good for your hair. And when you're getting your hair done, you're washing your hair most of the time.
Yo, get in the
You don't got
comments.
to. If you're doing it every 2 weeks, you don't got to.
Get in the comments about
Just
this,
get
yo.
it done up.
If you do get braided or you,
You
wear
just
your
say that because
natural
you
hair,
just a 2-month nigga as is.
How
But if
long-
you was a millionaire nigga on national TV, I promise you getting it done.
how many times do you get your hair done?
I promise.
Let us know in the comments.
Because if you did it, bro, like if you came how you be coming, niggas will be on your head on Twitter, and I promise you gonna make sure your breaker is with you.
Once a month is like, I feel like is where I would be at. I would have a haircut, yes. My shit would not be retwisted every 2 weeks.
But you sweating and doing all that stuff and getting dirty, that just don't make sense.
No, it just does it. To get it done, to sweat the shit out. I get that I'll have enough money to do it, but no.
Are you literally shower and you in your shower?
That's not
right?
good
Bro,
for your
if
hair.
you got locks, you just ain't sweating it out for one thing. Now maybe with braids you gotta get it done more often, but locks are staying for a while, even with sweating a lot.
No, correct. If it's in a style, yes. I don't disagree. But I'm still saying every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
No.
That's
not good for your hair.
I'm getting done every 2 weeks.
They gotta be crisp.
I get it.
That's
I bet that it'll be
though.
there. Like I bet
No,
that my sense will
braids,
be
I
like
gotta be
I would
right.
want to, for sure.
I don't know.
What's stopping you? My
I just
job
feel
is
like
to
locks are
play
different than
basketball.
braids.
I'm gonna find 4 to 6 hours to get my hair braided. I'm gonna find that time.
See, I would be the dude that would be like,
You come into my
in
crib,
2 weeks
dude.
I dropped 40, I ain't got no fade.
He's a lot of weight. He's a lot of, and like you can say the same shit with Shaq. Shaq doesn't look like he could have done a lot of shit that nigga was
Shaq
doing.
was just 7 foot, and Zion is 6'7". So like even when he was too big, he still had the rim.
there.
Zion still has to jump for real.
They just did something cool.
And we back. It's the 5 from the foe. I love that right there. That 5 from the foe. Uppercut, speaking of MMA, shout out Islam Makhachev. He is, my opinion, the best fighter in the world. Fuck John Jones because, yeah, I don't like saying that.
Makhachev beat Volkanovski.
He knocked him out in the first round.
Makhachev beat Volkanovski. Usman. Shout out to Usman. Usman lost. But shout out to Usman. And I picked him to win the fight. He didn't win, unfortunately. And I think the scorecards, like, this is one of the weirdest scorecard calls that I've ever seen. But I also don't watch enough. Like Taylor does, so he might be able to like me. But one of them scored at 29-27. One of them scored at 28-28. And one of them scored at 28-27. So it was just like, that's a good fight for somebody who came off. Was he the 11th day or was he the 11th day? And people forgot that he was a champion in that weight class.
That was at 170. This is at 185. So he had to
Got
go
bigger.
Airball, shout out Javon Carter. I hated him in West Virginia because he did that full court defense. And it felt like he was there for 8 years.
I want to go on your predictions right now. So Shay got 25, 3 and 6.
Oh my.
Giddy has 16, 4 and 4. J-Dub has 16, 2 and 3. Chet has 7, 3, 3, 1 steal. 3 assists, 3 rebounds.
So we got 3 over 15 right now.
And then Usman Dieng has 9.
Okay. Who's on the watch?
3 for 5 for 3.
Still got a full quarter and a minute.
Nice pull up, my boy.
Who's that?
Casey Wallace.
I like that. He's only 19. Bro, we're old. Real. Can you believe that? We all 25, 28, bro.
The Thunder want to play defense. Like, Shea wants to play defense. That's what I love about him. Superstars that love to play 2 ways. Like that Kobe, LeBron, Tim Duncan, Kawhi type of like just franchise player that wants to be all defense first, second team. Invaluable.
They are priceless, if you can say.
I'm just surprised Mitch isn't getting a run tank.
Yeah.
But I mean, he did come in late, and he's still probably learning the offense a little bit.
He's probably going to be a December guy.
Okay, K-Son.
Up 11, shout out to the Thunder.
I think he'll be
11 on run.
a December kind of guy.
Who, Mitch is?
Yeah, they play him probably around Thanksgiving when he'll really be like that 6, 7 guy off the bench.
I think he's going to go crazy for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Get back to K-Zone. Oh, never mind. My bad, it's Shane. Keep it. Who?
Man,
That's all he can do.
That's
Wemby
right.
Yama is literally him.
with offense, which is scary.
That's kind of crazy how the Thunder just get to the ring with ease as a team. Like, it started with Shea, but I see a difference this year. Yeah, shout out to Mark Rosen. Only 38 people in the history of basketball have scored more points than him. Big Chet 3, please.
I want him to average 15, honestly. That'd be crazy. If he gets 15 today somehow,
I think that jumper will come into his game.
he could be preseason. I think he's nervous. This is his first ever, like, real game. You know
And
what I
again,
mean?
yeah, this is also the first, like, and obviously y'all been watching more than me, but like for a team like this, especially for a team like this, that's one of the youngest in the league on average. It's the first time that they're actually getting to play probably all together for real.
Yep.
That's not practice, like in real time. Like, unlike like a Lakers team who got a bunch of vets who definitely weren't playing, but like they're going to get enough flow that first game. It's not like it's still the same, right? It's still first game. You can't make judgments off of it, but it's definitely a little different when you're talking about a very much younger team than the first game of the season. And like I said, a playoff contention team.
Big final shot, Dort. I love it.
Playoff contention or in the playoffs. I don't know. Playoff contention might be a little different.
Quick fun fact. What's the average age of the Thunder?
21? 22?
Right now? You gotta think. So y'all got drafted at 21. 20.
I saw 23.
23. Yeah. So, to your point though, like, the Lakers are a bunch of old heads, the Bucks are old as fuck.
Richard. They kick off group play.
The Warriors are old as shit.
The
Warriors are
Rich, you came around last
They're
year
10
in the
years
Knicks.
older
You think
than
they
us.
can stop the Bucks in group B here?
So, like,
They got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Chris Paul.
Andrew Wiggins got drafted 10 years ago.
Andrew Wiggins, remember? Everybody thought he was going to be the next version of LeBron. He's going to be Barry Parker.
Not to mention, we
Shout out
all
to Barry
expectations are Giannis is going to be good.
I was always him over Wiggins. For real. Didn't work out.
And so
But he
did
was
Wade.
hooping.
He would have worked to a championship team.
Chicago
Team in their group that won a playoff game last
Right.
year.
Then you go Simeon?
Yeah.
What are we feeling here?
Chicago, something in Chicago.
He's also
makes
one.
niggas great.
He's also one.
They have the better team.
Because I remember there was a big...
You said you digging into a little bit of pockets I don't know about.
No, because it was big because people were thinking that he wasn't going to play because he was going to go on
The
a...
2-year thing.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, I forgot
That's
that's
actually kind of crazy.
A 2-year thing.
Yeah,
Excuse my ignorance. I'll You know more than the rest of us.
I'll just shout it out. I forget what it's called, but my dad always makes the joke. My dad played for OU back in the day, but he played BYU in a bowl game, and he said they were always the oldest team because the freshmen there always come 2 years after they graduate from high school because Mormons go on a 2-year mission after they graduate before they go to college. So when you're a freshman at BYU, because BYU is a Mormon school, you're starting now at age 20. So my dad was like, they had kids, they were playing people with whole ass families.
Hey, if you're comfortable and you identify as a Mormon and you're in the comments section, please correct us if we're wrong. We're definitely open to critiques.
Correct.
Right.
We don't want
We're not one of those podcasts that are just tied to what we think we know because
Other than LeBron.
Other than
But on this issue, absolutely.
yeah.
How random. Hey, I gotta get this off my chest. I hate. This is a Sports Center syndrome. The worst effect of the 24-hour sports news cycle, where always there's got to be some headline, is the random statistics comparing people to all-time greats. Just to I don't even know what the purpose is. It's like, oh wow, Shea is the first player since Michael Jordan in 1991. The stat was 30 points, 30 plus points, 4 plus assists, 4 plus rebounds, 1 plus, come on guys. Oh yeah, Shea, 34, 4, and 1. Bro, that's so random. It's one thing if it's a triple-double or, something significant. But they need the most, so-and-so is the first player to drop 40 points and only missing 7 shots since LeBron James 2 years ago. And it's like, bro, shut up. So I just hate those random ass like shit that's insignificant stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, let's find something to compare it to Michael Jordan because we played Chicago.
Especially when the highlight is coast to coast coverage. That was the headline of the stat. It was coast to coast coverage. So I don't know whether we missed the part about like how they get those points and why. I'm assuming it might be the distance they travel. I don't know. But I also agree.
Your boy heating up. Tank.
Points in the paint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 9 3s.
Like Shane averaged like 2
Jordan
3
didn't either.
a game.
I also didn't know, y'all know Jordan, during most of his years, had the most shots in the league. Like the most field goal attempts. That's kind of wild. He was averaging 30, but he was like throwing up like 40.
It don't matter. He was making half of them.
Yeah, he was still efficient.
His career average 50%.
He was putting them things up.
And LeBron.
Ball hog.
Yeah, I want to shoot 40 times.
Bro, we out here,
bitch. Who did I say we were running away from? Because we had a more talented
It is now 100 to 84. Shout out to the 405. We are the Fire from the Foe.
If you don't know,
live,
now you know.
but not live because we didn't get the technical difficulties. Yes, but we are watching.
We are watching
the game
this live.
So when it comes out, pretend like you didn't watch the game.
Hold on, that
We'll be
one
doing
was hard.
a play-by-play.
Those jerseys are hard.
Atlanta's? Yeah. Atlanta got the best throwbacks.
Jordan never jumped over
And
him
he's going to say after
in
the
a game.
game, well, it took a long time.
I mean, he just dunked on the 7-foot.
I'm not even went straight back to the All-Star Weekend.
I know, I was like, y'all gonna say something about
We're
this.
supposed to be muted.
Oh,
Not
my
commercial
bad.
breaks. I don't want to listen to this nigga.
You know?
Yeah, turn that shit. Turn this gambling ass fucking off court bullshit having ass nigga.
Pushing off on his step back, looking at.
He didn't even touch him.
Game 6, bro. Against Utah.
We gotta talk about Mr. Spin Travel LeBron here.
Travel. We're not about to talk
Over
about
Duncan Robinson.
1, 2, 3.
Over Duncan Robinson.
The NBA rule is 3 steps.
LeBron basket interference. He slapped the rim first.
Slap the rim first. I
Last
mean,
night. That's what he said about.
No, I'm talking about his block.
Oh, well,
He touched all over the goal.
On Iggy?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. That's the greatest block of all time. Game 7, are you serious?
He pushed
It
off.
took you forever to mute that.
I wanted it. Actually wanted to hear
Don't
it.
You want to hear the commentator?
don't ever disrespect
No,
the
I
greatest
wanted to hear
block.
No, I'm finna start. Since we doing it, I'm getting on his head.
LeBron
Ray
basket
Allen.
interference.
Who?
Talk about it.
Ray Allen.
LeBron,
Talk about Ray Allen.
Kyrie.
Bro, Tank, what year was he born?
Hey man, I'm just saying, bro.
Like, how the fuck? What?
I'm just saying.
You watching highlights? Like, you're not even a Jordan nigga.
I watched
You're
some
not
of
even
these
a
games.
Jordan nigga, bro.
LeBron is
Like
old
being
enough
different.
where there's niggas
just
that
like
gotta watch
being
highlights now. There's niggas that weren't old enough to know what 2007 LeBron is.
Bro, he got 3,000 points on 12 made threes in 82 games.
LeBron has 40,000
have to
points
witness
in this
that.
year
That's
21.
nuts.
You've watched
No,
LeBron
no,
play
no.
damn near all
Listen to
of your
this,
life. You are 25 years old. This
you know.
nigga's been playing in the league for 21
I was
years.
telling Taylor this the other day. Steph Curry in his MVP season averaged 30 points. Made 402 threes, the most threes ever made in a single season, and didn't have more total points than a nigga that made 12 threes in 82 games. That is fucking insane.
He also shot 2 shots. So again,
He was the most efficient.
when you're, yes, I don't get that. I don't
Just because
doubt that
you
he's
shoot the
not
most,
making them.
just because
No.
you shoot the most shots
I'm not
doesn't mean
arguing
you're the
that.
most efficient.
No. He
gotta
shot
say that.
his career average is 50%. So I'm not arguing that he was not efficient.
So we can't talk about him shooting the most shots.
No, I'm saying it's easy to score more than that when you're taking the most shots than anybody else
It's
in the
easy
league.
to score
Steph
more than
wasn't
that when
doing
you're
that.
taking the most threes. He's taking and making the most
But he
threes.
wasn't taking the most shots.
Making the most. Those are higher value points.
Which
He
goes
doesn't
more,
have to take
which
more
goes
shots
more
than
to
that.
the point of why it's not that more valued when a nigga who's not shot that many points or
How's it not more-
3-pointers still scored and averaged more points than the nigga who made the most, you said.
This nigga averaged 37 and he made 12 threes.
And
He's not shooting the highest value.
So,
He's not
what
shooting the
I'm-
highest value shot.
And again, what I'm saying is,
shot 15
what I'm
more
saying
threes
is
than him.
that goes more to the undervaluement of the 3-pointer, right? Because he did make 402 threes,
It
and he
is
still
not
didn't
really
score as many
spearheading.
nor average as many points as Michael Jordan, correct? If that, and he didn't take as many shots as Michael Jordan.
The Bulls are not what?
Of course, if you're taking the most shots, maybe if they took the same amount of shots, we'd have the same argument. But I have to take into account the amount of shots he took because if the three-pointer is so valued and he's still taking that many shots, then it's not. Which is why he has that many points.
I think it's balanced.
Now it's starting to fall
If
apart.
this nigga's getting off 2,000 threes, not 2,000, if he getting 1,200 threes off, and this nigga's shooting, he went 12 of 26.
What are y'all even talking about anymore?
At this point,
I think they're
arguing
I'm not sure.
Steph for Jordan, basically.
Steph or Jordan?
Are we serious?
No.
I really don't know what happened here.
I just hear y'all arguing in the background.
We took a detour. I was arguing that.
I didn't know it was just all Thunder all night, you know? Niggas can talk about what they want to talk about.
I was arguing that
Nobody
the value
Steph
of
Curry was second in shot attempts in the year Tank started. And Mike was first. So it's,
how many shots was it?
Steph took 1,598 shots.
How many shots was Mike?
I thought it was more of the graphics when I first saw it. I'm like,
I can go find this in a second. What year is this Tank?
The year he averaged 37, so I think
Okay.
88.
But they're only 3.5 on the shot clock. Williams
Y'all
does a
keep
nice job on
talking.
the defensive end.
No, I didn't know how many it was. 1,500 is what Steph shot.
1,500.
And he was
so basically
second.
1,600 shots.
Yeah, he was second. And he made 403. If it's close, then yeah, maybe. Like, I do get it. But I'm still saying, I didn't know Steph was second. I just knew he wasn't first. And also, still, we're talking about a nigga who scored 40,000 points and played over 21 years, and niggas are still trying to figure out when these fell off.
He scored 32 or 12.
Oh, get it. We're talking about a nigga who played 21. You know how many different generations of basketball that have happened since when he started and now?
I'm not
That not only has he played in, but he's been in the top conversation of being that nigga you said earlier. Because he's still that nigga, the Lakers are still a problem. And this is year 21.
If we're diving into the argument is lost when LeBron has a whole half of a career that Michael Jordan has never played in, that you can't account for. So we can't. That's what I'm saying. It's two different arguments. That nigga's longevity and it's sustained dominance.
Mike took quite literally 400 more shots, but he also made 200 more shots.
He took 400 more shots and he made 200 more shots since then.
Oh, I'm thinking 12 threes is crazy.
We have 37 draft picks.
I think he shot
37 until 2030.
The Thunder are stacked on draft picks like a nacho platter from your favorite rapper.
Oh wait, so
What is the Thunder ceiling, Thunder stands? What's their ceiling this year?
I think the ceiling, if it all comes together, will be a top 4 seed, top 5
But
seed.
playoffs, like postseason, where can they go?
Second round out.
And be second round out.
That's the ceiling, like that would be really good for y'all.
Yeah,
That's the highest.
true.
Yeah.
y'all don't see a Western Conference.
No.
we're the youngest.
Somebody
team
have
in the
to
league.
hear. No.
Okay. Plus, they're gonna go from play-in to like 7-game series. That'd be kind of
So beating the Lakers, potentially Clippers, potentially Kings in the first round. Then after that, beating Phoenix, potentially Denver, potentially like Golden State. After that, I don't see them like that's a whole lot. That's a ginormous ass.
I don't know. I feel like we got a lot to know with people though. Like once these guys actually figure it out, no bias. Like I just think that when they're just young now, but like once they figure it out, like they're the biggest team in the league. Dort is 6'4" and like the shortest person in the lineup. Yeah. And once they figure it out, I think they'll be solid. If you really want it, if you need a bucket, you give it to Shea or even J-Dub. J-Dub maybe not so much yet, but he getting there.
I don't think that's this year.
No.
Second round out, that's a good, great season. That's a great step.
I got his
Another step.
They might win MVP, honestly.
I got his first round out.
And is that a skipping of the play-in?
Yeah, no, we're the 4.
So that's top 4 though.
Okay, so that's a skipping of the play-in.
That
So
means
that's
like-
Top 4 is high. lie, y'all.
I mean, we got like 50
Top four is
wins.
a lot.
I got us at like the 6, 7.
Yeah, top 4 is a lot.
Top 4 is 50 wins.
If we're the
Yeah, like-
7th seed, we easily win our playing game. It's like lock up the 7th seed, win that game by like 15.
And one of the plans is it 10 and
7, 8, 9, and 10.
7, 8, 9, 10. So it's
If you win night
is it
1,
10, 7, 8, 9?
so here's the question: do y'all think we'll be in the playoffs outright? I think either 6th seed or the 7th seed. I'll say.
Seven puts you in the playoffs.
I'll say 6th seed.
I think we avoid the playoffs.
Nah. Play in and we win our first game. We're 7th seed. That's what I'm thinking about.
You don't think that the Thunder will make it out of play?
Not a top 6 seed.
Non-Thunder fans. What do y'all think?
My ignorance is like kicking in, and I feel like to go from a play-in to a top 6 team, and I'm just thinking about the depth of the West. I feel like to be top 6 is gonna be tough.
But you know, I'll say this. Off of last season, 6 through like 12 was like 3 games.
Yeah. Which is the only reason LeBron got to be able to go from where they was at to make it, right?
Like if 2 teams lost, we would have missed the play.
The West is so deep that, like, yeah, there's a lot of teams that all could be between 5 to 10 for real.
But I think that's why I
the
say
Thunder are
that.
one of those teams.
I think that's why I say that though. Because they're still young, and I'm not throwing one games. They can't. It'll be harder for them to drop those games. Does that make sense?
My fear for the Thunder this year is because of the pieces and the talent pool we have, it's going to be hard finding those like that immediate 8-9 man rotation where it's like you sub it in 2 people.
There's still too many niggas
Yeah,
that
it's like
can play.
like we can play 12 people.
Which we saw earlier with niggas who y'all didn't even think would play. Was in here turning the ball over. And like again, this first game, first time on the big stage, probably. But
But we beating this team.
That's
We're beating
game,
a
y'all.
playoff team by 20.
They about to take the starters
What did
out.
I say?
They about to take the starters out.
We running off on these niggas. We're just more talented.
20-point game.
5:46 left. Unless the Bulls got some crazy parlays lined
How many
up, this
people are
game
over
is
15?
1, 2, 3.
Isaiah Joe's at 14.
He's at 14 though.
Isaiah Joe.
Cause he gonna
Shout out.
he gonna keep shooting that motherfucker.
Don't miss back. You don't miss back.
Chet only got 7. He been chilling. But he's been getting cuffed.
So Giddy got 16, J-Dub got 16.
I mean, all the minutes are pretty low, honestly. They played a lot of people.
So we got 3 over 15.
They played
And we do
And then Joe at 14.
Shea
We
won't
got
go
4.
for a 30 ball.
We got 4.
Casey has 11. Also.
Isaiah Joe's at 14. So
Hasn't missed a
basically.
shot. Yeah. Just play defense.
Shay's got 29, 8, 5.
He made. I like Dort, but if Dort gets a little too expensive, Casey will probably take over the starts.
Like all these things are expensive.
Oh, that's
Dort's,
right.
Dort's leading our team in rebounding right now.
That's another fear for the Thunder. We have to get out of this.
That'll come.
We're a farm type of system team for the entire NBA. We can't keep giving MVP caliber type of players, all NBA type of players, just like they come and go. They gotta stay here.
Top 75 type
you know,
players.
we had 6 of them.
Top 75. How many players have the Thunder had? 3.
Carmelo,
4.
Paul George.
Now, like in
Paul's
their
not top 75,
prime,
is he?
No, in their prime.
PG's
or
not top
just
75.
touch
He didn't make
touch the Thunder roster.
Yeah, Carmelo, KD, Russ.
That's it.
That's them 3 for sure. Chris Paul.
Carmelo, KD, Russ, Chris Paul.
Oh, Chris Paul.
Will James not be on
James
that?
Harden's on
James
there.
He wasn't in his
James.
prime though, but yeah.
No, but like this is.
Oh, just in general, yeah.
One
This
season
is-
away
no,
from his
this is where that nigga started. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
One season away.
You said
Sam Presti gets credit for James Harden for real.
he drafted everybody, right? And Serge. Serge was some random nigga from Spain.
But I don't know if
The
James
Congo, sorry.
becomes that same guy if he's not the main guy somehow.
So,
James Harden. Like I feel like he's got to be
Bro,
the
niggas
guy.
was already mad. Niggas was as a non-Thunder fan, especially at that time when that nigga was a 6-man. Niggas was so mad that James was not playing more, not starting when they played LeBron and the Heat in that finals, and really a lot of that playoffs were from what I remember. And it's like,
He didn't show up. He had disappointing performances.
My thing with James Harden is, what are we asking for? Like, he comes and leaves. He comes, averages 30 for 5 years, do all that with his MVP. Then he goes to another team, leads in assists. And he's done it multiple times now with multiple other superstars. But when it gets to crunch time, it points to, no, James, we get 30.
Hey, Shane, what a 30 ball. 30 ball.
Oh, I thought they took him out. Yeah, he's 30 ball.
30 ball.
That nigga was 10 feet away from him off that step back.
Shay's nice, bro.
They ought to get him right.
Why are we trying to have an expectation of James Harden?
It's not an expectation. I'm trying to figure out what the expectation is.
Nothing.
Because he falls in the role, does his position,
Because he don't give
and then we blame him for not dropping his role.
What are we talking about?
Tank said, "What is
That's all he does, though. If you don't play defense,
No, he doesn't. He leads the league in assists.
Huh?
He leads the league in assists, but you still ask him to drop 40. And
He has the highest usage rate
I don't
in the
get
league.
I'm lost here. What
If you
you're
go
expecting
hold the
from
ball,
him.
you better be passing the ball.
He does that.
He led the
On 5
he
turnovers.
led the league in
Assists.
assists.
He's also led the team. He's also led the league in usage. So, bro is literally holding.
But he
the ball.
wasn't
point
doing
guard
that
does
at
it.
the time.
But he didn't do that. Like he didn't do that with
He
the
hasn't
team.
done that in 4 years, bro.
He didn't do that with the team with the MVP.
And he didn't show
That's
up when
the
he
worst
needed. And when he didn't show up when he needed to.
No.
You get paid max money.
saying
to not show up.
I'm saying this. No, he's the only second fiddle that gets blamed for losing. We don't blame Anthony
We
Davis.
killed Jaylen Brown for having no left hand.
No, we don't.
We don't kill Jaylen Brown for having no left hand.
Like James Harden?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No, on that level.
No.
Because one of them was
No
down.
second fiddle has got
One of them was down
Nobody
3-0 to an 8 seed.
No second fiddle like Russell Westbrook and James Harden is taking more punishment for being the second fiddle. They're playing their role. They get
Russell
punishment for
Westbrook-
not finishing the team.
Russell Westbrook is just stigmatized for being who he is. James Harden chooses when he wants to play. And he only chooses one side.
Is that him choosing? Nah, to Tank's
And he don't play defense at all?
Well, to Tank's point, and I'm not even really a James Harden fan in the way Tank is.
Tank will go to bat.
Tank has not, or not Tank. James Harden has not only been the nigga who we say, let's score, let's do all these things, I'm gonna be the best 3-point shooter, I'm gonna be the ball handler, I'm gonna be the usage nigga. He also went to Philadelphia, played with another nigga who, from the jump, was like, oh, this nigga's probably gonna be better than you don't know yet, but he is a big, you are gonna be the ball handler for this nigga, so we'll see. The nigga then proceeds to lead the league in assists, and we still do crucify him just as much as Joel Embiid as if we've always accredited the Sixers to James Harden, which we have not.
Because you've averaged 36. So what?
That's what I'm saying.
You want a cookie?
He's not in a position to
You want a
average
fucking
36, but
cookie?
you're holding him to the standard of averaging 40.
When he averaged 36,
Like, what
the
does
team
that
was
mean?
built for him. What are you
Yeah, but
talking
this
about?
team wasn't built for
It was
James
James
Harden.
Harden, a
But this team
rebounder,
wasn't
and
built for
shooter.
This team was built for
That's
him
it.
to create for the best player on the team, and he averaged 12 assists. He's had the highest assist averages since John Stockton.
Yes,
but we
Hank.
crucified the
But
man
he
as
was
if it's all on
injured.
him.
He was injured most
That's
of the
what I'm
season.
saying.
When you needed him most, he didn't show up. Facts.
We don't blame Tobias Harris. We don't blame DeAnthony
Is
Melton
the- is
because they're role
is
players.
Tobias Harris one of the top 75 players of all time? Come on, Tank.
But all these
You consider top
he's the only
75,
second
and you
fiddle.
haven't even sniffed the finals.
He's the only second fiddle to get punished.
You sniffed one when you were the fourth fiddle.
Exactly. I'm saying it. He's taking the punishment that KD would be taking. He still gets crucified as if he's the primary, as he's the option one on the team.
Cause niggas like y'all.
I'm saying it.
Cause y'all are talking about.
I'm trying to find the argument.
Cause y'all are talking about.
No, they're trying to start it.
I'm not. You're still holding him accountable for averaging 36 and you expect him to do that every
What else can he
playoff
do?
series he's in.
What else can he do?
He can average 10 plus
He's
assists.
averaged 12 assists.
Multiple
Multiple
times
times.
for 95% of the time.
He don't do that averaging 12 assists. It just doesn't add
He's
up.
got a
It doesn't add
30%
up.
usage
Well,
rate.
it doesn't add up.
He hasn't had the highest
Still
user
get.
rate in like 4 years. He hasn't been top 5.
Because he hasn't played.
What do you mean?
He hasn't played.
That's for one game out of the finals.
I mean, what are you talking about? James Harden was the problem for that team.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
Yes,
Kevin
I
Durant and
was
Kyrie
starting.
Irving on that, and they were the 1A and 1B, and we're blaming the number 3 for the entire team. It doesn't add up. Out of anybody, he was the most consistent.
And when all three of them played together, they
He
won.
played the most games out of all 3 of them.
Games together.
Look at this.
They only played 14.
I'm I'm saying this, but of those 14, out of them 3, those 2, only James Harden played. He was the most consistent out of all of them.
You're a James Harden apologist.
I'm not. This is facts. He played more games in the Brooklyn Net jersey than Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant.
The fact is, James Harden played more games in a Brooklyn Nets jersey than both Kyrie and Kevin Durant, and you sat
with them or without them.
Top 75 people, and you couldn't even sniff a fight.
Stop talking.
They played 14 games together. And this is the only reason that they made the playoffs. What are you talking about?
This is the argument.
Please bring it back in.
This nigga is saying that James Harden was the problem for the Nets. How, and to Tank's point,
No, that's not what I was saying.
that is what you just said. That is
my
not his word
argument is
for
that
word.
every team
No, again.
on every team.
That wasn't his main argument.
No, but that was the last point.
That's not the point.
But I was bringing back the point because the point
The problem is
got
any team that James Harden is on does not win because he holds the fucking ball and he plays offense only.
Bro, he's
Back
the
to what
only
the fuck
nigga
I was
to
saying.
hold on. He's the only nigga to compete with the unbeatable Avengers of the Golden State Warriors. He took them niggas to 7 games by himself, and Chris Paul didn't have a hamstring.
Cool.
But we don't.
23-year-old Kevin Durant went to the finals against
I'm
the best
saying,
version
you
of
holding
LeBron
one
James.
game against the greatest niggas, the greatest team ever assembled. You are. He just brought up one game where he missed 6 of 27 threes.
But they were
by a
up
team.
3-2, so that's 2 games.
But he was the number 2 seed, but he don't win. They won 65 games. They had a better record than the greatest team ever assembled. That's what I'm saying. What's the standard?
He's a loser.
I'm not arguing that.
And
I'm not arguing that. You're calling him a loser. You're not calling Joel Embiid a loser.
yes, I
You're
am.
not calling Kevin
Yes, I
Durant.
am. Yes, I am.
Kyrie Irving a loser.
Yes, I am.
That's
You're
what I'm
talking to
saying.
the wrong nigga.
That's what I'm
I do. Joel Embiid literally just got a here you go VP. Here you go VP. He just got one. We literally just got robbed of watching a season. We just got robbed of a 3-year stretch of basketball where we could have won. So 3 straight MVPs, an NBA championship, and a Finals MVP where that player led the playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists per game in total. We got robbed of that because somebody said, "Give me my trophy," and we said, "Here you go, VP," because that nigga felt like he deserved one. That's what we just got robbed of. I call that nigga a loser weekly because he's a loser. Kyrie Irving isn't a loser by definition because he has a ring, but he hasn't popping a grape because he hasn't done anything since LeBron because he can't lead a team and or stay healthy. So he be losing. The other nigga you said on the list, who was the other nigga you said on the list? James Harden. Yes, James Harden is a loser. He's a winning loser because he makes the playoffs every year. Kevin Durant is a loser. If it's not for Steph Curry, that nigga's a loser.
Kyrie Irving gets the ring treatment.
Only 15 niggas.
Sure,
Only 15 niggas in the league is winning.
Steph, KD is a winner.
Everybody's a loser.
15 niggas in the league are
I'm
winning.
going back to what the fuck I was saying from the jump because these niggas must have forgotten
Poku?
what I was talking.
Poku's in the game.
The argument is, and to Tank's point, because these niggas keep arguing it. Niggas are arguing that James Harden is the reason, that James Harden is a loser, and all these other things. When most of these problems that these niggas are talking about happen with niggas who are known better than him. And yet, people blame James Harden. That was the argument. That is the issue in which Tank is speaking. Why are we blaming a nigga who's not better than the other 2 niggas who's shown that he's more consistent than the other niggas who he's been playing with the whole reason that the whole foundation is gone?
You know, blame the nigga that kept us in position.
We were talking about the Nets. This nigga played with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Nigga said that James Harden was a problem, but he played more, and when they all played together, they won. How was James?
What's the problem?
No, nigga said James Harden.
You said James Harden was the problem with the Nets.
You said James Harden's been the problem in all of the situations.
That's what I said.
So how is that not saying that he's not the problem in Brooklyn?
So I'm just confused as to where you literally took what I said and then
we were literally arguing.
I'm not
the last thing you're talking about. We were literally arguing about the Brooklyn.
Not only are we going from the Nets,
and the superstars he played,
but we're going
James Harden
to the
is a loser.
Sixers.
I'm done. He's a loser.
15 niggas are winners in the league. That's what that is.
So the rest of them are losers.
Every MVP that didn't win a championship is a loser.
Patrick McCall
Remember that.
has more championships than James
Exactly.
Harden.
He's a winner.
Patrick
He's a
McCall.
winner.
John Jones.
We just gave it to Kyrie
Derek
Irving.
Fisher's top 75.
James Jones.
He got more rings.
So does James
What else
Jones.
does James Harden do?
He's won MVP. He keeps teams. He's never missed the playoffs in his career. That's a loser.
With the highest
He's never missed the playoffs in his career. But that's a loser.
Big game, Thunder. That's the job,
I'm just saying.
The James Harden debates are gonna be crazy because niggas feel like this and then niggas feel like that, and there's no middle ground. I'm so here for it.
Because there isn't a middle ground with James Harden.
I thought I was.
It's all offense and all
Crazy.
defense.
I want a guy that's gonna put my team in playoff contention and one of the best teams in the league.
When's the last time we done that?
He's never missed the playoffs on any team he's played for.
He played with the MVP.
He said
Hold up. Let's sign out real fast.
Who was the fucking They had the MVP.
Andre comes back at 9:15. Let's go ahead and sign out.
Are the Sixers not a
Got the second best player arguably in the league.
That was good. Keep going.
At what moment did you ever believe in Philly last year?
Bro,
And
they
tell
were
me
the
why
number
you're wrong.
1 and 2 seed the whole
And
season.
tell me why you're wrong.
They're championship contenders.
Taylor, outside of your bias,
Before
because
James
you just
Harden
think these
not
niggas
playing
are losers. The 76ers were playing good basketball, and not only were they playing good basketball, they had an MVP.
They're one of the 3 best teams in
And
their
the nigga who was great at scoring and giving with a great team behind him.
Conversation out of the
You know how many times they've done that in the last
Bucks
6
lost to the
years?
Heat and they're
You realize that he won the championship last
You know how many
year.
times they've made
He won the
the
championship last year.
they're better constructed to beat the Heat than like what's his name.
Who
The Heat
can-
put on
that
illustrious
means they-
run, bro. They were in the playoffs.
Paul George, Kevin
That team
Durant,
was in the
Carmelo,
playoffs.
Russell Westbrook look like they
That
should
team
be
was.
in
Do
it.
you believe in the Heat making the finals this year? Because they're never a contender when they make the fucking finals.
And here's the thing.
Talk that shit.
Every team James Harden is on, that team is expected to win a championship. But we call them a loser because they don't win the fucking championship.
They're out in the first
That's
round
what I'm
every time. In the first round every single time.
No,
Jimmy Butler's taking
Hey,
2
oh my
teams
God.
to the finals.
Bro, he's playing with no expectations, so I'm not hearing that shit.
What are
He's not
you
expected to
talking-
win MVP, and he's not expected to compete
And
for a
James
championship.
failed
There's no
on
fucking
expectations. Hey,
comparison.
what
There's no comparison.
How so?
And he feels like what do you mean? Hold on, Tate.
Playing with house money. Jimmy Butler's playing with house money. No cap.
How?
You get paid to dribble.
Bro, he don't play 82 games. His team is in borderline 500 position.
Jimmy Butler.
I'm saying this. He doesn't.
He plays
You talk about a nigga
75.
picking and choosing when he plays as Jimmy Butler. He
No,
take every. What?
He plays every
Bro,
game
so-
in the
no,
regular
he doesn't.
season, and he plays 60 plus. He's got to play a certain amount of games to make all the games.
How many games did James Harden play?
The Miami Heat team.
Look it up.
Do you
How many
think?
games did he play?
Can I answer
No,
a question
no.
first? I can
How
ask
many
a
games did he
question. No,
play?
I can ask a
How many
question.
games did he
You can
play?
say no. I can ask a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I can ask a question.
Ask your question.
If Jimmy played like he does those 16 games or however long the finals may be when they make those runs, if he plays like that all 82 games, do you think that team would be fucking 41 and 41? No. They should be a 50-win team, but this nigga makes the finals and we don't continue to hold that team to standard.
Do you know
they're
what
gonna be
they
a
were
7th
2
seed in the
years ago?
play-in this year and hoping for a long they beat the Bucks on some surprise shit because they thought we was ass.
Do you
That's
know
not
what-
cool.
do you know what they were
This
2
nigga's
years
a 3
ago?
seed. This
What
team played
seed-
60 games.
What seed were they 2
55
years
games
ago?
was.
What seed were they 2 years ago? 2
Who?
seasons ago, the Heat.
The Heat, I'll give them that
What
one.
seed?
They were number 2.
No, they were one.
One, yes.
The year before that, when they win, that should be when they
It's
that was
the bubble.
2021.
That was a bubble the year after that.
The
Before
year before 2021 is when the Bucks went. They were a top 4 seed. When they went to the finals in 2020, they were a 4 seed.
But nobody
What-
expected his point,
What?
though.
Okay, when Philly's a 4 seed, when they were a 4 seed winning playoff series, what expectations? When James Harden's last year in Houston was a 4 seed against Golden State in the second
Bro,
round,
and Jimmy-
what expectations?
I'm really serious.
So how come
Jimmy
one
did
4
it
seed
Philly.
got an expectation, another 4 seed don't got expectations?
No.
I'm just saying that
because of Tank's point.
we're counting those
Because of
seasons.
Tank's
Like
point.
how many? Jimmy was there for one fucking season.
He doesn't
and then he
even
went to Timber. He went to Minnesota. Took them
I didn't talk about
No,
Philly. I talked about all
but I'm talking about everything. Because with James Harden, this nigga has never missed the playoffs. And I'm not comprehending how that's fucking losing. When this nigga goes up and down, Jimmy doesn't make the playoffs every year. He's missed it. I'm saying this nigga for 15 fucking years has made the playoffs. He has finished the season in a playoff series.
Who's he played with?
Even when he was with Houston and
Answer my
South.
question. Who's he played with?
And is it always his fault?
That's
He
crazy.
played with
that
Kyrie
nigga
Irving,
is a
Kevin
winner,
Durant,
and
he played with Russell Westbrook in Houston.
And
He
I
played with
still
Chris
talk
Paul.
like that's a
OKC,
loser.
he played with Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant. Okay, cool. Made the finals with them. The only finals appearance was when he came off the bench. You know why? Because that's where he's most efficient, when the ball's not in his hands. That's the only time he's made a finals.
Well, that's not
That's
how
the only
that's
time.
not how
You
that
don't win an MVP by you don't take max dollars. You don't become the face of a franchise. You don't win a fucking MVP. You don't finish nothing less than second in MVP 5 years in a row.
MVP without being the most valuable player. Because Giannis and LeBron should have won it that year.
Crazy. Oh my God. Them niggas won 65 games and averaged 30 points and 11 assists.
Is that all that But is that all
that matters? That's the whole fucking game.
Is scoring?
Yes. What is his championship? What is his ring?
Scoring 3. Last year definitely should have won, but he did have one season where he was
finally
first.
said he should have won last year? You finally said
no,
that?
he should have won.
I said that. You said it. You see what I'm saying? We can go back. You already said it.
But the basis of my argument is just, fuck the nigga that makes sure we gonna get there. Fuck the man. Rings. The same fucking amount. What is he doing in finals? Hold on, fuck that. Since you go to the finals, what does he do? He has one finals fucking win that LeBron gave that nigga.
I won't even
in a ballroom. Come on, bro. They're not making that in the regular season.
I won't even give you NBA finals. How many conference finals? How many times has your winning ass nigga been in a position to say I'm the best in my conference? Let's just go there.
He's been the best in his conference?
Just how many times has he never won the West or the East?
3 times.
And how many times has he done that? 1. How many times has Jimmy Butler said I'm the best in my conference? Multiple times. 2 in the last 4. That's
If James Harden was 1 for fucking 8 in his finals appearance, what would we be saying about him? No, not. But Jimmy get to do it. I'm not playing with that. Nobody says Jimmy Butler goes to the finals and nobody expects that nigga to win the MVP or his team to be back there.
He's not going for the MVP.
What do you? Oh my gosh, bro.
He's not going for the
It's a shame.
Oh my gosh.
It's a shame that the nigga
He moving the goalposts.
Exactly.
He moving that one.
Hey,
that's all I'm getting
didn't
into.
talk to the nigga that hasn't moved.
That's what we
talk to the nigga that hasn't moved. You talking to him, and he ain't really moving shit. But I'm just here to bring it to go off, Luka. You're my number 1 pick. But back to what we talking about. If a nigga with no expectations is doing more than like what your nigga with the expectations are doing, what are we talking about?
Bro, they're like
James Harden. James Harden is supposed to be this all-world player, right? James Harden's supposed to be this all-world player because he has MVP. So it's like, okay, I see that correlation. I can follow the logic. James Harden's supposed to be this all-world scorer because he puts up historic scoring numbers. I can follow the logic. And then when the playoff comes, which is the whole reason why we play the regular season, we don't do that shit for cardio. We don't do that shit for autographs. We do that shit to either establish ourselves or get ready to go establish ourselves. And when James Harden is ready to establish himself, he loses. Because he cannot match. I'm not even saying it'd be a playoff riser. He cannot match what he does in the regular season. He constantly drops below that because he plays basketball that's only good for him.
But I'm saying this though, for a nigga that doesn't, the bar for Jimmy Butler, there is no bar. So it's only up for this nigga.
There is a bar for Jimmy Butler.
We don't expect Jimmy Butler to do nothing during the regular season. We've never seen Jimmy Butler.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of 5 from the 4 podcast. We're going to do more of these lives, and we're going to get better with this technology. Try to get it on your screen there so you can watch it same time as we're watching it, see what we're responding to. But I hope you enjoyed the banter. I hope you enjoyed the commentary and the yelling between Tank, Alham, and Taylor this episode. That is it from today's episode. We will be back next week. Hope you all will continue to support. Please like, subscribe, and share this podcast on YouTube and beyond. Follow us at 5 from the 4 on Instagram and on TikTok. We'll see you soon. Peace.